Is an award show. So let's start with a question about some wins. What do you think, Alexis?
I like it.
Which NBA team won the most games in the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it the Celtics, the Thunder, the Cavs, or the Rockets?
Okay, let's make
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline and the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much... possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in and we're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Pass to Jokic. Hartenstein pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. He shoots. The kick out to Williams. The 3. Gordon pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Murray. 2 points. That one goes.
Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 2 from deep. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Jokic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. The 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Dort's shot is good.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the Nuggets call time here. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Oklahoma City, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the 3-ball is nowadays in our game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism, getting all the way up there.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him, and it's Holmgren missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murray scanning the floor. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 9 points.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
The NBA, it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Outside, Williams. Launches it, 6 to shoot, drains the triple. Williams has got his second basket.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And here is Williams. There's the three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Murray. Takes a three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Murray's got 18.
He's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
They're doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Williams. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, B.A., have we seen players celebrated through the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
And that one misses. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft college prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Zero hesitation that time from Gordon.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Out to the wing. Here's Watson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for him. Dort for 3. On target from range. Dort's got 12 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Charles checked in for Jamal Murray. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic, 3rd.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the long J. Strawther's got his first 3 points of the game.
For all the attention that Russell gets for his scoring, tonight the passing looks sharp.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Westbrook. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Williams. Lets it go. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Williams has got 14.
Williams with just enough room to get the shot off.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. The shot comes out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Pulls it. Again, Oklahoma City. So it's Denver now. 4-point game. Westbrook against Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And here is Williams. 14 points for him. Releases. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Strawther. From 10 feet away. Joker dominating inside.
This is a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 21 points in the game. Fires from deep. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
For three, Westbrook. And again, Denver with a three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He tallied 6 three-point shots and made the opposing D have to constantly keep track of him on the perimeter. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
On the court for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Jacks up a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Jamal Murray with the dunk.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Jokic passes to Murray. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Murray's got 22 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Nuggets trail by 11. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander from deep. And it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 9 points in the quarter.
Hey, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Dort's shot is good.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
Here's Brown. Dort defending. Brown passes to Porter. On the wing, Murray. Back to Porter. Pass to Jokic. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 32 points in the game for him. 4-3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Murray passes to Jordan. And he's gone for the lob. And it's Murray finishing it off.
This team just goes to another level when Jamal Murray does offensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 35. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against Portland, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Here's Brown. Murray inside. Dort defending. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
The free throw drops from Murray. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 11. Unloads from 13. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You think Russ is going to attack the rim, and then he gets the opening and drains the mid-range.
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Hartenstein. Lays it up and banks it in. Hartenstein's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jordan against Hartenstein. Jordan, the pass to Murray. Over Dort. Murray, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. Back after this. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. That is Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Westbrook. Deflected! And here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got his first bucket in this one.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Thunder leading by 18. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Dort against Murray. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jamal Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
And the Nuggets call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Welcome, your Nuggets dance team. Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team. One more time, fans. Let's give it up for your Denver Nuggets dancer.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Westbrook taking his time here. Out to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Holmgren. The shot's good. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Up top, Gordon. Pass to Porter. So many players in the league have their own podcast. Would you have had one during your career, Brent?
I think so, B.A. I think it would have been a lot of fun. I mean, how cool is it to connect to your favorite players or hear stories from guys as the season is going along, than to have these guys available in your earbuds all day, every day.
And here are the Thunder now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. So Dort's got 20 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Porter over Williams. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. There's 1:40 left to play in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the wing on the left. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Jokic. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Westbrook. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.